So here I am, Kota Kinabalu, capital of Sabah and known as the land beneath the wind. What a mystical name, huh? And a really fitting start for my exotic adventures. This is my very first exotic escapade. Now, you know, Sabah is known for its fabulous ecotourism, but we're going to take it one step further. Real arts, real culture, real entertainment, hey, and some really cool personalities along the way too. So step up, because this is a new kind of adventure. This is Exotic Escapades. KK gets its name from Mount Kinabalu. According to some, the word Kinabalu is an altered version of China Balu, which means Chinese widow. The story goes that a beautiful local girl married a Chinese prince who got stranded here. When he went back to China, his parents wouldn't let him return for his wife. So she died on Mount Kinabalu, waiting every day for a husband that wasn't coming back. But that was KK's story then, and this is the city now. It may have been around for a few centuries, but it was only in 2000 that the Malaysian government granted this place an official city status. Looks quite modern and very well developed. You know, Kota Kinabalu is made up of something like 50 different ethnic tribes. They have 80 different dialects. Can you believe it? The largest are the Kadasan Dusun. Now, this is the biggest ethnic tribe, and they have a really famous warrior by the name of Monso Piad. This cultural village is actually dedicated to him. He was a warrior extraordinaire, a real headhunter. You can almost feel his spirit here, actually. The tribal village is a world existing in a time and place where the traditions of pre-colonial tribal life and a modern environment coexist harmoniously. In keeping with the theme of the Monso Piad Cultural Village, visitors can come down to this time capsule of sorts and witness and experience what life was like back then. A life when headhunters, belief in island gods, and eating exotic delicacies was the norm. This is indeed a rich cultural experience. If you happen to be in town in the month of May, you'll be able to partake in popular annual events such as Pesta Keamatan, the Harvest Festival, that runs for the entire month of May with lots of unique Kadazan activities. Albert, is this lunch?
Yes, you can eat it more.
You eat this?
Yes, every day.
How?
Well,
show me.
it's inside here, and there we have. Rolling like that.
I'm sorry, little guy.
And you hold the head like this.
Oh, it's crunchy. So you hold the head and you just the body.
Yep. So why don't you try one for you?
I'm just wondering, maybe you have like a fried version.
Oh, that one also we have.
Yes?
Yep.
I'd love to have a fried bug.
Try for one, is it?
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah, I was just feeling that maybe something that didn't move so much.
No,
you know, this one's really dead, right?
You cook it like with oil and salt only. So we can
All right, down the hatch, my friend.
bite. And then you taste it. Swallow it. What's it?
Tastes like chicken. All right.
It's good?
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Yeah?
But you know what I still don't have? I still haven't found my husband. Come on. I can do
I can
all
help
the
you to find
things.
it here. No problem.
I think I'll be a good catch. See, I can even
Right.
eat the bugs.
Make it bigger.
Here I am prancing through a paddy field, wind in my hair, birds in the trees, with the fresh rice in hand. I think this is a pretty befitting entrance to a very special performance I am about to receive, a full bamboo orchestra. Listen, and you will hear, carried in the winds, the sound of Sabah in these fields. This haunting and infectious melody is one of many musical scores performed by Sinompuruan Rulo Poring, the Bamboo Music Orchestra in Kota Kinabalu. Every single one of the instruments that is being used here has been made from bamboo. They are modified in unique and ingenious ways to get different sounds out of this one plant. In the region alone, there are 20 different kinds of bamboo musical instruments which have been documented, such as the sompoton. Easily one of the most unique and popular, this wind instrument is made from various lengths of finger-sized bamboo called sumbiling. Another musical wind instrument in the bamboo ensemble that uses the sumbiling is the seruling. Although simple in design, this 7-holed flute is indeed a challenge to master. The gendang, on the other hand, is an intricate piece of work. Like the heartbeat of the orchestra, this percussion instrument maintains the timing in a musical score. Kulintangan is as tricky an instrument to learn as it is to pronounce. This is one of the only instruments in the orchestra that is also made with wood and metal, apart from bamboo. Initially a 1-octave percussion instrument, Kulintangan has since gone through modifications to improve its range. The musical instruments used in the bamboo orchestra have origins in traditional cultures of the Kadazan, the Dusun, and the Murun tribes. These various tribes of Sabah have always had music and dance fundamentally tied to their spiritual life. You know, when people talk about Kota Kinabalu, they always speak about its eco-treasures. I mean, this is eco-tourism at its best. I mean, look at this place. Absolute peace in the middle of the ocean, mountains to climb, seas to dive, pristine beaches. Real treasures. But there are other treasures. Something's going on in KK City, and it's got the whole place bopping to a really new beat.
Yo, 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 I'm gonna make you dance, shake your pants, Singapura dance. This rhythm gets you paid. Exotic escapades. Tribal beats heads to the top. This funky groove you just can't stop. Heartbeat is pumping, stomping. Make your booty bumping, jumping. This rhythm gets you paid. Exotic escapades. Woo! Lumamay, toko lumamay.
Atama is Sabah's first hip-hop artist who combines hip-hop with traditional tribal beats. His love and admiration of his own culture and heritage sparked the idea of taking the tribal elements of Sabah to a whole new level. All his experiences and knack for producing led him to produce Throw Your Hands in the Air, a song that garnered much attention and liking from the local community, introducing a new music genre of what is now well known as Sumazao hip-hop.
Kinabalu, how does it all come together?
Well, you know, being a fan of hip-hop since I was born, basically. Well,
Okay.
I'm representing where I come from. So I represent the fabulous city of Kota Kinabalu. Right, and through hip-hop music, I express the cool things about, not only about my city, not only about myself, but about my culture.
So tell me some of the coolest things about your culture.
Well, we are among the most feared headhunters in Borneo, that's one.
Okay.
And I am a Kadazan Muslim man.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a Kadazan Muslim husband.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Well, you've got to get ready your buffaloes.
So what is the Sumazao? Now, you said it so many times in your record. I did listen to your record.
You want to learn it?
Yes, I
Let me
wanna
teach
learn
it
it.
now.
In the heart of Kota Kinabalu, here comes my first Sumazao lesson.
Here we go. First thing, put your legs like this, bend your knee a little bit, your left foot goes up like this, and you start springing. Okay, let's spring. And then now you raise your arms like this, as if you want to fly. Okay, and then you do this movement. Ding, 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 ding.
I love it.
Just like how the eagles soar, right?
Right, that's a great dance. So
Yes.
it's like, that's kind of a bit reggae-ish, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Sumazao is not just a dance, but it is a rhythm and a melody.
And it's a culture.
It is.
It's your whole thing.
Yeah, it's my whole thing.
Wow.
So most of my music are Sumazao hip hop based. So I keep the swing,
Right.
okay, the tribal swing, with
Uh-huh.
on a modern approach with the hip hop
And the
stuff.
hip-hop stuff.
Yeah. So when you get your hip hop vibe and then you throw your hands like this,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you're bringing two worlds at the same time. So how cool is that?
That is really cool.
His first album, My Tribal Roots, came out in 2005. Now he's working on his second album in his home studio in downtown KK. With fresh, new and hip music, Atama is an artist waiting to break through from his tribal roots and onto the shelves really soon.
So here I am in Beverly Hills in Atama's studio.
Whoa.
Come on, you have your back.
Yeah. Chilling with my girl, chilling with my girl, Anita.
So Atama,
Yeah.
you're gonna be a big star.
BIGSTAR, really
Buy a
big.
big car.
Yes. I'm gonna have it all. $1 million styles.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, that's
Kota
right.
Kinabalu.
Kinabalu. Yo.
Beautiful spot. Well, sailing's really big in Asia right now, which is what makes the Suttra Harbour and Marina a really perfect spot to park those yachts and boats, because Sabah lies well below the typhoon belt. I'm actually going on a really special journey now. You know, Ferdinand Magellan first discovered everything about Sabah in about 1521. I'm going to retrace his footsteps, and I'm going deep into the heart of Borneo. Good morning. Wow. Talk about a classy place. This is the very old-fashioned and charming Tanjung Aru railway station, and it's the point where you can take this original 19th century train, the North Borneo Railway, deep into the heart of Borneo.
As Tanjung Aru Station gets further behind you, you start to feel the real spirit of Borneo come over you. Hugging the coast, you are greeted by shimmering blue waters of the sea from the comfort of your carriage. Losing sight of the sea, the train chugs into the town of Kinarut, where you can disembark to visit a Buddhist temple. The North Borneo train continues to the midpoint of this journey, towards the town of Papar, passing gorgeous landscapes, lush flora, and interesting wildlife along the way. Papar Station is the pit stop on this train ride. For half an hour, you get to stretch your legs and take in the sights and tastes of this quaint little town. At the small market in the town centre, you can stop for a quick bite of the local snacks. And as you wander through the market, Past the fresh produce, you cannot help but notice the friendly locals who are more than willing to chat, should you know their language. When you hear the loud blast of a North Borneo train, it's time to wrap up the shopping at Papa and head back to the train for the return journey to Tanjung Aru Station.
Thanks. Lunch is served on a train, no less. You know, I think that this train is a real true reflection of what it is to come to Sabah and Kota Kinabalu. It's very hospitable, everyone's extremely friendly, quaint cabins, lovely wood, brass plates, and of course the old tiffin, which is like the old days at Sabah. So even if you're not the biggest train fan in the world, it's such a cool little journey to make. Of course, you have to watch out for the intense rocking. As long as you hold on to everything, especially the drinks, you'll be fine. This is how you do it.
This is just crazy. There are thousands of fireflies all through the trees here. It's what you come for. You take a cruise down the Klias River and you hang out till it gets dark, and this is what you get to see. It's like Christmas. It's like somebody took thousands of stars from the sky and threw them into the trees. Unbelievable. You probably can't really see everything I can see, which is why you actually have to come and experience this for yourself. So this is what a firefly actually looks like. This little guy is what's lighting up the trees. Now these guys are a little bit camera shy. You're not going to see what they're all about unless you give them pitch black darkness. When you think of cowboys, images of denim jeans, leather boots, spurs, 10-gallon hats and gunfights come to mind. But here in Kota Kinabalu, up north in Kota Balud, the cowboys are of a different ilk. With their multicolored wardrobe, a cloth head wrap, comfortable sandals and a kris at their side, they look more like they're dressed for a celebration than a hot, sweaty day out in a field.
Hey, hi. Wow. Ooh, looks like these are going to be my rides. These are the Bajaus horsemen. They are known as the cowboys of the East, strong fighters, warriors, and great horsemen. And the more finery the horse wears, and the more finery you wear, the better your standing in the community. These guys have got some bells, sequins. I'm feeling a little bit underdressed. I feel I should have put some bells on as well. Come on, shall we go for a ride?
The second largest ethnic group in Sabah, the Bajaus, originally had a reputation for being gypsies of the sea. Along the way, they settled on land and discovered the horse. Since then, these land Bajaus are nicknamed the Cowboys of the East, in tribute to their impressive equestrian skills, which are publicly displayed in the annual Tamu Besar Festival at Kota Balud.
So it's like an instant horse riding lesson. I think that you are very confident that I'll be able to actually get up. Okay. So very elegantly, one foot in the stirrup and the other leg's gonna go across. Kind of like a scooter, but there's a lot more horsepower, get it? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Phew. Okay, so I've got my feet in the stirrups, and this is to control the horse. So it's loose in your hand to start.
This is to the right.
Kanan.
Kanan.
And then kiri.
Kiri.
Kalau nak break
So how about if I want to go faster? I dig my heels in even more, apparently. Okay. Faster, Hossie. Maybe it's not such a good idea to go faster, since I really don't know where we're going. This is about as fast as we're gonna go. That's it. Woo! So, shall we go for a ride?
Yeah.
Come on. If we get out through the gate, we're doing pretty good.
Just like their riders, the horses too get their own elaborate wardrobe and ornaments, making them not only unique, but adding a regal, almost medieval charm. Luckily for me, my horse is more of a lover than a fighter. As intimidating as they can be, these Bajao's horses have a gentle and obedient manner that would make even a clumsy rider feel comfortable.
I've been riding him around and it's been such a great experience. Out here in the open fields with the Bajao's horsemen. I think I might actually have some Bajao's blood, huh? You think I can be a cowboy? Yeah? I got the seal of approval. What do you say, Jamil? Let's go for a little bit of a canter. Okay. Shall we go fast? All right, here we go. Off into the sunset. Yeah. So I've ridden with the Cowboys, I have seen the Fireflies simply sparkle, and I even tried my hand at a little bit of tribal hip-hop. But I've got to get to my next destination, so I will see you next week on another episode of Exotic Escapades. Till then, safe travels. Bye.